Alright, let's get started with this look. So, I did my eyebrows off camera. You can cover your eyebrows off if you want a more Jokerish, look, like an actual Joker, but I wanted a glam one, so I didn't do that. I just did regular eyebrows. But now we're getting started with the eyeshadow. Primed my base, all of that. And I'm going in with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault and Ring the Alarm and the Bling Boss palettes. And I showed you guys the shades that I was using. So I went in with the light blue, the mauve purple from the Bling Boss palette, and that's what I used for, all over crease area. And then even more in the crease, I added a darker reddish color. And these did take a minute for me to build them up to what I wanted. So that's just really the trick, and I'm sorry I'm out of frame.
Are you scared?
Then I went in with the dark purpley color, not the darkest one in the palette. It's more of like, I don't even know how to describe this color. It's just a really pretty purple, but it doesn't show up the same color on the eyes as it does on that. But I'm just adding some more deepness and purple to my eye. You can do any color you guys want on the eyes. You can do blue if you want a real Joker look. I wanted a more glam purple Joker, so that's what I went for. Now I'm cutting my crease with the LA Girl Pro Concealer down the center. It's like kind of like a halo eye, but my shadow's winged out, so it's not really a halo eye. And then I'm grabbing some dark brown shades and just blending that. Then I went in with the Makeup Revolution palette and grabbed the purple shade to give it more purple because I wanted it more brighter. Then back in with the Bling Boss palette, I took that purple shade and applied it to where I cut my crease. And I just keep building that up. Again, this isn't going to be the main shade. But then I went in with glitter and my NYX glitter glue. This glitter is from Amazon, and look how pretty that is. Boom, did the other eye. I'm applying lashes. These are the Tarte Girl Boss lashes. And now we're going on with the face. So you're going to want to sketch out how you want like the phantom or like mask to look. I didn't do the full mask effect because I did add some stuff, but I wasn't going for the full mask effect. But it still gave the illusion. So I did have to erase some of the spots the first time I drew. Like on the chin, I drew it way too high to my lip. My forehead, it's too close. So, and then I made it more circle shaped, and I wanted more square shape. So I had to go in, and as you can see right now, I had to fix it. So it's just kind of trial and error. It's like whatever you want. So that's what I did. And now we're getting on to the base. So I use this cream stuff, and I'm pretty sure this is expired or something because it did not look good on my skin. And right now, as you can see, I'm going to be putting that line up on the forehead up. But this did not look good on my skin. So I even tried my face paint, like the white one, to mix it in, and it just looked horrible. I don't know if it's just because I didn't have a base on. I just like my foundation and my skin to look a certain way. It just rubbed me the wrong way, and it was it just didn't look good. So I tried to blend it out, as you can see right now, and it just looked horrible. It wasn't really blending out. It was becoming patchy. Like the color was kind of fading away, as you can see. So what I did then was I wiped it off.
Are you afraid of the dark?
And then I went in with my Vanish Stick Foundation, and this is what I used for the base. And it wasn't completely as white as it would be if I used the face paint and stuff like that, but this was pretty white, so it still gave the illusion. It just wasn't pure white, but it was still a whiter shade, if you know what I mean. But it still definitely gave the illusion. And I'm doing my brother's makeup for Halloween. He wants to be a Joker, so I'm pretty sure I'm just going to use this because I'm not trying to use the other thing and have it look horrible. And since he is a little bit darker than me because I'm freaking pale, it will show up a lot more whiter on his skin tone. So, yeah. then I went in with concealer. This is from ColourPop. I just feel like I need a concealer. You can, if you want, you can apply foundation under the eyes, but I don't trust anything under my eyes other than concealer. And this concealer is just a little bit darker than the foundation, but in the end, it's fine. Like, it looks great. Just cover those dark bags. And for some reason, I have a really dark eye bags recently, and I'm like, what? So yeah, this helps with that. And now I'm setting it with the Maybelline powder. I use this one instead of my regular one because this one is a little bit whiter. So I'm just kind of keep the white tones in.
I am you.
And then I went in with some face paint. And I created the little screw dots to like where like the mask has been stamped on. I don't even know how to describe it. Just like create the mask, like how a mask would look if it's on your face. You can even create screws going from your hairline to that. You can do anything you want. This is just what I did. And I just did this with the back of a paintbrush. And then I shaded with a brown shade. I could have done better at the shading, but honestly I wasn't really focused on the shading. But I do recommend shading because it gives it more of a mask effect. So I do recommend definitely shading. So that's what I did. Mine isn't perfect. Yours really doesn't have to be perfect because in the end it still gave me the same illusion that I was going for. And now for the lips, I'm making them black. I did not have a black lipstick, so I just went in with paint and then I set it with powder. You can do whatever you want. I know the Real Joker has, the smile is all red. So the lips are red, the whole smile thing is red, and like the rest is like bluish, you know. But again, I chose my own color scheme, so that's the color scheme what I was going for. To be honest, I guess you could call this a witch color scheme because of purple and black. But yeah, now I'm just setting that, as you can see.
Afraid of the dark? Are you scared?
And also applied some of that black around it to just give it more of like a darker look. You don't have to do this step. I just thought of it and just did it. And then I created the lip, like the smile. So I used paint from the same collection thing from Michaels. And I just created the Joker smile. And I didn't have the exact color I used for my eyes. So like I just went with whatever. I mixed the two purple shades that I had. And it didn't come out with the exact color I wanted, but still gave the purpley themed. Then I went in with the button nose, which you always want to do. Hello? My doggy's asleep. She's so tired. Then I created the eyebrows. I actually wasn't going to do this step, but it adds more of like realism to it. Like I was saying before, you can actually cover your real eyebrows and just do this step. And again, if you did the Real Joker, this would be red, the eyebrows. And then I created like teardrops coming from my eyes. Kind of like you would do with Pennywise, but definitely not like the whole Pennywise smile. So I just created it with black.
Are you afraid of the dark?
And then I went in with the same colors I used on my top and blended that down, and I applied some mascara on my bottom lashes. Then I took some blood. I just wanted it to look a little bit more gory, but still give a glam effect. So I took some blood with my finger and just kind of smeared it to give a more like Joker-ish look, you know, like with it smeared down. So that's what I did. I also applied this on my mouth area. Not fully, but like just give the illusion of blood and stuff. And I also added a little bit more where the teardrops are, just some extra effects. As you can see, just adding a little bit more details. And yeah, that is basically the look. I hope you enjoyed.